right now. We'll be able to tell in a second if he gets a second barracks or if he just goes directly for an expansion.
Yeah, fast expand could be the cause of the barracks placement here. Now, I'll tell you, Unique Kalen's got that question mark up above his head. Vroom! He does not know what the hell's going on. He doesn't know. He knows that there is a proxy barracks, but he doesn't know where. And it looks like Thor Rush will go ahead and start pumping out Marines and keeping that SCV next to that barracks here, not being scouted from Unique Kalen. Maybe Kalen thinks, oh, well, maybe he's just a noob. Maybe he just won't do any of that. And it looks like it will be a Marine fast expand as that expansion is going down right now in that natural there for Thor Rush. So Thor Rush, very intriguing play. I kind of like what I'm seeing, but it'll be interesting to see how later in the game it comes into effect. Kalen now going for his command center expansion as well. So a little bit of a fast expansion. It looks like Thor Rush will get his expansion done first. Oh, and this SCV is going to poke in, and will it go and scout that natural expansion? He will see that there is a barracks in production now for Thor Rush. It'll be interesting to see whether he stays or leaves, and it's going to be a three racks expand. Yeah, that's right.
I think we're going to be seeing a lot of barracks. That's a 4th racks right there. Oh my god, there's going to be a lot of aggression. And you know what? Unique Kalen thinks they're just 2 racks or maybe 3 racks. He probably thinks that Thor Rush went for his expand right off the bat and he's just got a bunker. If he isn't careful, he might actually end up losing this. He's getting the 2nd barracks right now. He's double gassing it, and
so probably going to go for that heavy tech soon. Now, the thing is, excuse me, the 4 racks, 5 racks, 6 racks, 7 racks build seem to not be so standard. The past few days, probably the past week or so, we've seen way more standardized, like 6 racks builds go down between Terran players. So we are seeing more of these racks out and more racks in heavy order here, pumping out many Marines at a time. No expansion bays as well, as there is barely any gas now for Thor Rush, as he just now got his refinery built.
Yeah, and you know what? That barracks placement actually ended up delaying Unique Kalen by so much, because he was so predicting some sort of rush that he ended up getting a bunker very early on. Right. And his expansion was delayed by quite a bit. Well, he's still not feeling safe to move out.
Yeah, he may not be expanding as of yet, but he is trying to get more and more of these SCVs out to oversaturate his mineral line before he expands, so that way he can do a very effective and efficient transfer. We do see that type of play go down, especially when players feel a little bit back. And yes, TLO does do that play with the many Marines. Yes, thank you for that, Syntax. You're the man. As we are seeing a switch off between the barracks going to the tech lab and the factory, placing down a reactor core with another barracks on the way, and a starport going down from Kalen. Now, Kalen looks like he may start to poke out, as he does place down that first defensive bunker in the natural expansion area. As we do see Thor Rush continuing with this build. Thor Rush is now getting that concussive shells, and it looks like he's transitioning into more of the heavy Marauder play than the heavy Marine.
And Thor Rush is actually going to be pushing right now. He's got a lot of Marines and 1 Thor, and they're moving across the map, and he doesn't have stim yet, though.
That's right. Shield. No stim, no shield. Stim just now got put down, and that's going to cause some issues here if he does go in and attack, because Kalen has had that stim down for some time, and it will be finished here in just in just about 100 seconds. We are, yeah, I know it may seem like a long time, guys, but it's shorter than what Thor Rush has to wait for. Now we do see the high yield rocks now being taken out from these Marines. Could we possibly see an early 3rd coming down from Thor?
I think that's what we're going to see. Both of them are going for MMM play. There you go, people who don't know the Terran matchup. See, people go for MMM as well.
That they do. And we're seeing that right here, as there are 3 reactor cores on these barracks, pumping out many Marines and many Marauders and many medvacs. So, play. With that play, we do, yes, and that's play, guys. I'm just saying it all as a word. I hope you guys get that. Anyways, Combat Shield is on the way out from Thor Rush, as well as Thor Rush now placing down his first factory. And does he? Yes, he does have a reactor core sitting on top of this barracks, but no waypoint because he did have to lift that barracks up to do that and did not reset that waypoint. So those Marines are kind of lost in the void, as it were, right now. We do see that that it looks like Unique Kalen will go ahead and start to push across the map, moving these Marines ever forward. These Marines do have stim pack ability. Combat Shield just now being produced, and it looks like Kalen's looking strong, man. That is a lot of Marines. Now, the thing is there is an expansion being built by Thor Rush in the gold. This is a very early third expansion and very intriguing play, to say the least. 3 medvacs are here to support these Marines as they move on their mission into the base of Thor Rush. And Thor Rush is going to lose Marine after Marine because he's getting caught with his pants down.
He doesn't have stim, man, and that stim is going to lose him the game.
I don't know,
that
man.
was a good push.
It
he
was
managed to delay that expansion. He killed a lot of Thor Rush's units. He's ahead by 10 food right now.
And now he's going for a drop, just like it seemed like he would. Very good play here from Kalen. He's sending out the 2 dropships that do have units in it to drop on top of Thor Rush's base. And here they are, dropping right on top, saying, "What's up, dog? I'm right here in your face, taking down your starport." As we see that starport start to fall down. These Marines now climbing the ramp, getting caught off guard in single file lines. Not a very good engagement here for Thor Rush. He is sending these SCVs off the line. He very well, Kalen could have pulled the GG off this one as he was doing heavy damage.
We could just see it right now, man. Marauders are not good against Marines.
And there it is. Kalen is going to take the win as Thor Rush throws out the GG. We have another turn victory. We're going to skip the video because of the mirror matchup.
Oh,
man, oh man. And
TVT doesn't have to be about the tanks.
That's right, that's
right. All you haters out there.
But yes. Oh man, this is it's starting to build up. We continue to bring you more and more action. Speaking of action, we've got action Jesus against Empire Hobot. And Empire Hobot is a Zerg player, so it is going to be a ZVZ. It is another mirror, and Fire Silver, you better be here for me. You better take this one with me.
Fire isn't around, man.
Ooh, Fire is not around.
Conveniently isn't. Convenient, isn't it, eh?
Well, maybe we should get one of the new ones. Let's get Addicted in here. You want to join me on this one, Addicted?
Yeah, sure, dude. Hopefully this time my mic won't fail me.
That would be ideal. Awesome, man. Well, yeah, it looks like it's going to be a fun matchup. And let's give 30 seconds. I just want to relax a second, just to you know, so much action. Just kidding. We're going to go ahead and go. More casters and more baction. Back-to-back non-stop action right here at Imbalance.tv. That's what you guys are here to see, and that's exactly what we're about to bring you. I welcome Addicted as we get right down into it as the countdown is going down. And let's go ahead and see that bland intro one more time.
I didn't manage to get into the game with my download was started.
Alright.
Sorry for that.
All right, everybody, welcome and thanks for joining us here at Imbalance.tv. Me and Antahara will go ahead and take this one over. It is a ZVZ matchup, Empire Hobot against Action Jesus on Neo Enigma. And with that being said, we start this off, and let me change up this music here as Maury starts to lag, giving me a few seconds in to get this going and get everything right away. We do have Empire Hobot spawning down in the bottom right-hand corner as the red Zerg, and up here in the top right-hand corner is Action Jesus as the pink Zerg. So it is a ZVZ. We are on Neo Enigma. Let's go ahead and just take a look real fast at the map as we do see the rocks here, and right outside the rocks and right down the ramp is your natural expansion. Very easy to hold that natural expansion, and it's very it's very close to the high yield. You can climb down this or go down that ramp and build your high yield down here. And the only thing about that is it is the main entrance to your base, and it has this giant freaking attack vantage point here that you can be attacked at from any angle, and it's very important to keep an eye on that if you do go for that high yield. Now there is the third base that you can take by breaking down these rocks or simply lifting off a command center or moving a drone around and building it there without breaking these rocks. However, it is very difficult to continue to defend this third base, and it will cause some issues in that respect. We do see the two drones phase right past each other as they move into each other's bases, and we'll find out they are in the closest positions that they can be on Neo Enigma. Well, maybe not the exact closest, but I guess it is pretty damn close, as we are seeing the first building go down from actioN being the extractor. As he continues in, and he's not doing it just as a trick. He's doing it to build the extractor first and get that spawning pool down first, so he can get those speedlings effectively. And Empire Hobot looks like he's doing the same thing, but a little bit late on getting those drones on that extractor. He will go ahead and get that up and get his extractor rolling, and it looks like it's going to continue to be this mirrored matchup as this actioN drone continues to poke back and forth through the mineral line, getting punched left and right.
I'll tell you something, man. We almost saw an evolution chamber go into the middle of Empire Hobot's mineral line, and that would have been very annoying.
Yes, to say the least, it is very annoying to see those Evo chambers go down. I personally like to throw down the Evo chamber in between each of the gases. If they throw down an extractor, I'm throwing an Evo chamber right next to that extractor, and they're not going to be able to efficiently harvest gas because I don't want them to get that damn speedling boost. But we do see that drone now get gang raped in the middle of all those drones in actioN base, and we see pretty nice Overlord spread starting to happen out from Empire Hobot.
What's your language, man? We're supposed to be PG-13.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say gang raped?
You should be saying it again. Anyway, we see that the queen is coming out for both of them. And actioN has his lings much earlier, and they're out, man.
And yes, they are. And looks like some more lings are out for Hobot as he is chasing off that drone. But they will meet these 4 lings here and start to get dealt with. And those lings will be distracted for some time as Empire Hobot starts to get out a few more of those lings and gets that metabolic speed boost underway, as well as we see the metabolic speed boost underway from actioN. And no cheese going down from actioN, which is a little bit different. It'll be interesting to see what's going on.
We've got a roach run in production for Empire Hobot, man. It's gonna be interesting.
Lots of lings out for Jesus as he continues to build those lings up. It looks like he will go for his expansion right now, laying down that expansion way earlier than Empire Hobot. Hobot will not be able to do that. He does have the metabolic speed boost very early, though, and is getting out roaches as he has finished up that roach warren. So these lings are starting to make their way across. They will get speedling boost right. Bam! Now, as those lings morph the wings, they start to move forward very, very fast and going right up the ramp. Seeing these 4 lings that are out, and 3 roaches are out now, so these roaches will be able to deal with these lings effectively, and actioN knows this, so he is moving back.
Here's something very interesting. Empire Hobot has some very good map spotting, while actioN can only see his base, and he's relying on those links for all the information possible, and he's getting an evolution chamber. Ooh, will we see +1/+1 on those links?
Ooh, we very well may see some melee attacks going down. We'll find out what actioN has up his sleeve. Yes, the melee attack is on the way. Good call, Antahara, as we are seeing actioN finish up his natural expansion, and now Hobot pushing forward with it looks like 7 roaches and 4 lings now moving right up, and those lings trying to get way behind those roaches so that the roaches can take the flak from these Zerglings that are out for actioN. And here we go, actioN getting a lot more lings out now, trying to go for that surround. Holy crap, as all those lings just flood the gates and flood over all of these roaches. These roaches will be going down in short order right here, right now, as those roaches go down. More lings are on their way out. Level 1 attack upgrade is a quarter done.
Wow, those forces have been wiped out, and the 4 roaches that were supposed to be reinforcing or moving back to the base, he's getting a few more lings. He's got 5 lings as well. And oh my god, that's such a huge mistake.
Yes,
Look at those lings go in, man.
He did not use those roaches to wall off his ramp, and that was not a good thing because look at this. Those drones are being dealt with now, man.
Oh, that is so painful to see a Zerg doing that. Yeah. I guess whoever, I guess Empire Hobot knows how it feels to be a Terran against Zerglings.
Well, it looks like he only lost 7 drones, but that 7 drones will